This is me about to attempt one of the hardest magic tricks on the internet, with my whole group chat watching.
Ooh.
So I can see you moving your thumb, bro.
4 days earlier, I had never learned a magic trick in my life. So I gave myself 4 days to master 4 of the most viral magic tricks. Then my friends would rate all 4 out of 10. If my average is below a 5, I have to drink 2 spoons of hot sauce. And last time I drank 1, I cried for almost 30 minutes. Could I go from a complete beginner to convincing my friends I was a real magician? Well, I didn't know, but there was only one thing left to do. Learn my first ever magic trick. But on day 1, I had a more basic problem. I needed to get some cards. Luckily, I have my hand on these old massive Uno cards I got last summer. With my cards ready, it's time to find the first trick. So I got to searching until... For the first trick, I wanted to do this one with 6 million views, where he makes the card literally switch, but this has 9 million views. I knew whatever trick I chose would have to fool real people, and I chose the most convincing. So the trick was making a card come out of nowhere. I'm gonna try it. It looks easy. I think I'm gonna get this in like 2 seconds, so let me just fucking do it. Alright, my hand's empty. Oh fuck, I can't do it. And my hand's empty. No wait, my hand's empty. Oh, keep missing. Oh my god. As you can see, I was quickly proven wrong, but a few hours later, I noticed something. Okay, so you go like this, right? You put the card like that, and after setting it up right, this happened. Look at me, my hands are empty. That's... boys! But my luck didn't last long. Irritating, bro. My fingers are like starting to get sore from just doing this so much. A problem that will later on come to haunt me. But for now, I was getting better and better, so it was time to show off. My hands are empty, you know, like... Okay, since I'm done with practicing, it's time to show you day 1's trick. Where's the card? That's gone. Just like that. Insane. Magic. Anyways, that is day 1. I'm finally done, dude. It's only day 1 and I got in 4 hours. Like, imagine the other days while it's getting harder, bro. Like, I'm not excited, but yeah, my fingers are killing me. So yeah, good night. Hey, good morning. Fuck. What the fuck is that? I just woke up and my finger is fucking killing me, like these 2 fingers. Ow. I woke up for day 2 and I could barely move my fingers. Back into the second magic trick, and today it's supposed to be harder. This was genuinely one of the worst pains I ever felt. It hurts so bad. Alright boys, it is day 2. Let's fucking go. And my fingers no longer hurting. I just came back home from school, so we good. We're about to start today's magic trick. Okay, so for today's trick, I was thinking this. It looks easy, but I bet it's not. It's just always annoying, like dead ass. I'm about to go for my first try on the magic trick. With this magic trick, you're creating an illusion of the cards changing.
Then as you go to wave it like this, you're going to take that pointer finger, reach across, twirl it over, and you're good.
That looks easy. That I should get that. If I don't get that, like the first try, like I'm asked. You feel me? Like I'm asked. You feel me? Like, so let me go for my first attempt, right? Just like that, with confidence, I started going for my first attempt. And of course, I got proven wrong real quick. You grab them, switch. Oh my god! Cannot get this, alright. And the failures continued. Fuck. At this pace, I could taste the hot sauce in my mouth until I discovered the problem. This is tricky to get because my cards are like 8-year-old and like they're damaged a little bit on the corners, so it's like harder to like get that good angle. And this trick worried me most because one obvious mistake and I could destroy my final average. And I continued failing, but I was getting better and better until finally this happened. I got it. That's gotta be good enough. That right there has to be good enough. Like, today's magic trick is done. That was perfect. That is literally like amazing. Like, I was getting frustrated, but like that was nice. Like that, I'm done. With day 2 done, it was time to move on to day 3. And this is where things would actually start to get challenging. Alright boys, it is day 3, like finally. 1 more day left before I have to fool my entire group chat. Not gonna lie, I'm kinda nervous. With that said, it was time to view the trick I was doing for the day for the first time. You get a card. How did he do that? I've watched this clip like 40 times. I still don't know how he did that. I actually haven't seen how he actually did it. But every time I'm watching it, like I know something's happening, but I don't know how that's even possible, you know, like that's just insane. And I'm gonna learn that today. And right there, I knew if I could master this trick, this could be the trick that makes me fool my friends, so I can avoid that hard times. If you didn't catch it, the trick was to basically make the card change. So thinking it was easy, I went for my first attempt. How do you do that? Like, how do you like, I can't do it. Like, I can't. You have him lined up perfectly. But it somehow got worse because every attempt scraped the same part of my finger. And I still needed the finger for judging tomorrow. Talking about hands, I realized one funny thing. By the way, I'm doing it with my left hand. Why am I doing it with my left hand? That's probably why. And even after switching to my dominant hand, the problem remained. Until this happened. Watch. Bruh. That was us. That was us. That was embarrassing. But after 6 more hours of practice, I finally got this. Okay, I'm going to turn this 9 red into a green card. Wanna see? Boom, 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 boom. And for the next hour of practicing, I finally perfected it. I literally wasn't messing up at all, which was very important because this trick was crucial. But with that, the day was done. But tomorrow, I had only a few hours to learn my hardest trick yet, before going on and presenting to the judges and hoping I didn't forget any tricks beforehand.
And then reappears in my hand, and we can just keep doing this over and over again. We can take the...
After watching that, I was questioning the whole video, but I had to move forward. This was essentially an infinite card glitch, and by the looks of it, it was gonna be the hardest yet. But I had half the time I used yesterday before the judging. Okay, so I'm gonna begin practicing. I'm so ready for this. I'm so excited. This looks really hard, but I think I can get it, right? So I began practicing and I wasn't even getting close. But boys, I knew if I could pull this off, it might save my score. And after a few more failures, I realized something. I cannot get this because my hands cannot act at the same time independently, like they cannot. But after a few more hours of practice, I was getting close. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes of me practicing. I'm about to try it for the 4th time. I think I'm gonna get closer this time, right? So, and I immediately messed up. But after giving it another shot, this happened. And again. It wasn't perfect, but it was hope because I only had 2 hours and 30 minutes of practice left. I'm kind of doing it. I just need more practice to just get that feeling to it until I get it. I feel like I'm very close. I'm just getting right there. I just need to practice a little bit more. But after more practicing, I wasn't getting better. So, with only 1 hour left before the judging, I had to make a tough decision. After a little while of doing this, I just don't have enough time to do this. I've been doing this for 3 hours at this point. I just got it a few times. I can't get it consistently, right? So I'm gonna have to do a new trick because this is just taking way too long. That was 3 hours of precious time wasted, and to think I only had 1 hour left to learn the final trick. At this point, it looked like I was gonna drink the hot sauce. You're actually not gonna get to see the trick I do until the show itself, and you're gonna have to rate me on how I did it, you know. See you when I'm about to do the call. It's 30 minutes from the call. I literally have the call in 30 minutes. I have all my cards ready. As the call was getting closer, I was getting more and more nervous. Yeah, I'm so ready for this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All week is coming down to this moment, you know. At this point, all I could think about was the hot sauce I could eventually drink. Wow, I'm nervous because I might fail. I don't want to drink that hot sauce, man. It's yeah. And just like that, it was finally time to hop on the call. At this point, all that was racing through my mind was a hot sauce. Can you see me? Alright, so I'm ready to start with the judging. I'm very nervous for this, but 4 days of practice have gotten me here. You feel me? I'm gonna start with the most basic. With that, it was time to perform the first trick. So what I want you is to like look at my hands, right? Right here, I was so nervous to mess it up, but I went for it.
Ooh.
The first trick went surprisingly well, and I got the scores down. With that, it was time to move on to the second one. So you see this card, right?
Right.
I'm about to make this card disappear, basically, for me. With that, it was time to do the secret trick.
So I can see you moving your thumb, bro.
Right there, I knew I got caught, but I didn't sweat it.
What do you rate it out of 10? Boom, card's going. It's going. It's a 1.
No, can I go below it?
You can't give negative. Nah, we go. We chill. Alright, so believability, Sam.
4, 5.
After getting the ratings, I wasn't looking too good, and I was getting more and more nervous. So I moved on to the third trick.
So I got my cards right here. You feel me?
With trembling hands, I knew I couldn't mess up, and somehow I dropped everything. Right there, I knew I was fucked.
Anyways, alright, rate that shit.
I don't know what I'm looking at. What did I see?
After getting the scores, I was getting desperate, and it was time to move on to my final, best trick. The only thing I had to do is not mess it up.
1, 2. Bro, I keep missing that. Alright, okay.
I did it again, and they seemed not to notice.
You feel me? Can I do it again?
At this point, I was worried I was about to mess it up for the third time.
Alright.
And again, they didn't notice it. It's probably cause the cards I was using looked the same.
Did y'all notice or?
So I immediately switched out the cards.
One more time. Alright.
And again, I messed up, but they didn't notice somehow.
Fuck. God damn.
So I went for it for the final time before I probably got 0. At this point, I was tasting the hot sauce.
So.
Okay.
Wait, do it again.
Alright, do it again. Alright.
One more time. Okay, that was good.
Alright, so rated out of 10. Believability and impressibility. You go first.
6, 7.
It's 6 out of 10.
Okay. I'm gonna go 7.
It's 7. Alright. So how about impressibility? You feel me? Like, is it impressive?
It's like a 6.
It's 6. Okay. Sam.
I said that was like an 8.
After the ratings, I could finally look at the scores, and I didn't know what to expect. Okay, so after reviewing the scores, the final result comes down to, drumrolls please, 5.18, dude. I almost failed by 0.18. That is actually fucking mental, dude. What the fuck? Thank fucking God. I was so worried, especially when I messed up on the second trick. A million things were happening in my head, but luckily I managed to I just really put a lot of hours into something that I was really passionate about as a kid. And I think kid me, if he sees me now, he'll be proud. He'll be like, okay, that is me, you know. And I do believe that is the best thing that can happen, right? And yeah, I learned that magic isn't all talk, and it's actually hard.
Head down, carry on, 'cause what else can we do but get through? And we'll sing hallelujah, but what is that to you right now?